Hi everyone, we're doing mic check as we are 1 minute away from our scheduled starting time, which is 12 p.m. Just want to make sure that all the sound is good and the visuals are good. All right, it seems everything is working. So how about let's jump right into today's topic. Hi everyone, welcome to Apex Homes weekly webinar. My name is Jane Lin and I'm the Client Success Manager. Today our topic is how ADUs can build wealth for you for smarter living and smarter investing. Today we are going to jump in from an investment standpoint to see how the numbers are going to work for you if you want to build an ADU in your backyard. Is it worth it for you? Let's jump right in. So a lot of people are actually wondering, hey, how come ADU becomes such a hot topic right now? All of a sudden, why ADUs are one of the most strongest real estate opportunities out here right now. First of all, I would like to say that, of course, it's a real estate, so it actually you can rent it out as a asset, and then it will bring you cash flow. Second of all, because the total price of building an ADU is much less than building a home, so that means that with the right financing and loan options, you're actually looking at lower down payment, or sometimes even zero down payment to start building the ADU. And second of all, of course, it's a real estate, so you harvest real estate appreciation because it will be added on the tax roll, and then you can actually see that as a real asset. And number four is because it's a real estate, it also come with a depreciation function, and also for some of the people, in some of the scenarios, you can also harvest tax write-off. And we're going to get more into details on especially number one item on the cash flow and on the number two item, which is some of the financing options available out there. When we come to ADU, some people are saying, hey, I wanted to build it in my backyard, but I don't want to sacrifice my own living. I don't want to live with the tenants under the same roof, which is a perfect scenario. As we can all see, we took a snapshot of some of the neighborhoods. For example, this one, if you're at a corner lot, main house is at the corner, you very likely have a very huge side yard. That is a great way to build the ADU, and the ADU looks just like another home. Without sacrificing the privacy of your backyard, because there is multiple entryway where you can actually turn the corner lot or the side yard into a cash cow for you. And when we come to this one, similar, if you have a very wide frontage, you can actually divide it in two and put an ADU in the side yard. That will also ensure that you have very private entry as well. And if you say that your backyard is kind of limited like this, there is still another way. We can have about a 10 feet or 12 feet side yard or like a side width, then you can actually have a car go into the back without sacrificing the privacy of the main home. So these are some of the example in just one of the neighborhoods that we have done ADUs in that can give you some of an example and ideas. But of course, everybody has a different side yard or backyard. You can always come to us and then we can give you a free feasibility study so that you can see how to turn your backyard into an ADU and then turn it into a cash flowing machine. Right now, let's look at some of the ADU models that most of the homeowners like. Some of the very, very popular floor plan that we can see, first of all, is a 749 square foot, 2-bedroom and 2-bathroom ADUs. And as you can see, this is a very clean layout, and it's basically a very standardized floor plan that can fit into actually a lot of the backyards that the homeowners have. And of course, if you say that we don't have enough backyard, we also have the 2-story version for you to pick from. And the 2-story version is slightly bigger, that has 2-bedroom and 1.5 bath size bath, and has a very nice and open floor plan kitchen area and living area. And of course, there are people that wanted to maximize the bedroom counts, because bedroom counts is normally what dictates the rent and the rental income, right? So if you say that I have enough space and I want a 3-bedroom and 2-bathroom that can potentially push my rental income to the maximum, here we also have a pre-approved plan that is slightly smaller than 1,000 square foot and can easily fit in and comfortably fit in 3-bedroom and 2 bathrooms. And of course, with that, we also have a 2-story version of that. So this is quite a I would say very delicate and also very practical, um, uh, very friendly and tenant friendly 3-bedroom and 3-bathroom options for 2 stories. When you have a size constrained backyard, that is actually a very, very good option that a lot of people love. So here's a good example of how ADU can really, really actually generate cash flow for you and bring consistent ROI to your home, either for a rental property that you have that has a yard, or your own main residence where you wanted to bring in extra cash flow to actually offset your current mortgage. And at the same time, ADU can actually be self-sustainable, and you can easily harvest all your investment within a few years. Here's a quick example. So for example, because a lot of the homeowners have room to fit in a 749 square feet ADU in the backyard, that is around $250,000, including everything from foundation to roof and some of the basic appliances in the home as well. Basically, a move-in ready home for the tenants. That costs you around $250,000 for just a building. And of course, you need to connect utilities for the tenants to move in, right? So usually this is just a very quick ballpark number. Usually the utilities cost you around $250,000, really depending on how far your ADU is going to be built to the main utility of the public utility. And of course, you still have to pay for some of the city fees when you apply for building another building in the backyard. So if you add it all up, it's about $285,000. But we round it up to give you a little bit buffer to just throw in a number of 300K, right? You're likely going to get, if you live in the Bay Area and in certain area, you're likely getting a rental income of $250,000 per month for the brand new ADU, private entrance. And of course, at very, very luxury area, you're even getting close to $3,800 per month. But that's the very, 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 very high number that you have to be in certain areas. So let's use 250,000 per month as a ballpark number. And your mortgage, let's say we take the total 300K and you're putting $0 down. That's the best scenario where you don't have to pay anything out of pocket. You loan everything, right? And the interest rate right now for some of our partnering program and some of the loan program, you're likely getting 6.5% interest rate. If it's interest only, then your monthly mortgage is around $1,700, $1,650,000. That means that with your monthly mortgage being this and your rental income being $2,500, you're likely getting around $800 per month of net income just by building it. And down payment, sometimes it's close to zero, depend on your equity on the main house, your income, and the rental income that your future ADU can generate. And you need to get a pre-approval from our partnering lender. If you're interested in getting a free pre-approval just to see what your options are, feel free to contact us so we can refer you to the right person. And whether it's for your main home, your primary home, or for investment home, there are available options just catering to ADU loan for you. So this is actually some of the things that people should do right away because it's free. You don't really have to pay anything for any pre-approval. You just need to kind of submit an application and then you can see how much you can loan from the lender for building ADU. And if you calculate that number every month it's around 3,250 $2,500 per month. You're getting around 35,000 per year, and with the investment of less than 300K, you're getting over 10. And with all the expenses calculated in, you're getting over 10%, sometimes reaching about 12% cap rate. So it's very, very appetizing for investment in the Bay Area. And some of the cap rate like this, we can only see in out-of-state investment where the appreciation is comparatively lower than the Bay Area investment, right? And keep in mind that this is a real estate, so it should appreciate alongside with the market fluctuation. So if you have any questions on any of the numbers, please feel free to reach out to us. And of course, subscribe to our LinkedIn page, subscribe to any of our social media page, because we're going to share more about investment opportunities of ADU and investments case studies of our ADU on our social media page. So definitely stay tuned and subscribe. And after showcasing some of the numbers, we definitely need to tell all those homeowners that who wants a passive income or investors seeking low risk real estate opportunities, that ADU is the trend right now. ADU is something that you definitely, I'm not saying that you definitely should build an ADU, but this is something that you should definitely look into and explore as an optional option for you. And of course, if you say that I'm not for investment, I just need more space for my family or my extended family, that we want a little bit of privacy, but we wanted to stay closer together. This is also a very, very good option in investment because it's flexible. If you don't want the extended family, or somehow the extended family is not moving in, then you still have an option of renting it out to a good tenant. So these ADU options are very versatile for all kind of scenario. And like I mentioned, the payback period is around 10 years, 8 to 12 years, because every month, if you're collecting about 2,500, then over 12 months, you're looking at about 30,000. And the ADU itself costs you about 300K. So the simple math is here. You basically the ADU pays itself back within 10, 12 years. And after that, you own the structure, and then the rental incomes are all net cash flows. So it is a good investment in real estate, if you're looking into the 10-year horizon. And some of the common questions that we hear is, of course, we repeated ourselves many times. How much really does an ADU cost to build? It really depends on the floor plan that you pick. If you're looking for a one bedroom, one bathroom option, then you're likely looking into 180K. But that includes everything that you can ever imagine moving in, with the solar installed, right? And if you're looking to maximize, the time and money that you put in, if you're looking for a 3 bedroom or 2 bathroom option, then we're likely looking into 400K area. And what kind of permits are required? That's a very good question. Usually building permits are good enough. And with our pre-approved floor plan being in place with a lot of the partnering city, a lot of time it's already pre-approved. So city already looked at it before. And with the same floor plan that we submitted, they usually just require the building permits. And how long does the construction take? It usually takes, conservatively speaking, 4 to 6 months. That includes the PG&E time, because not only we can build it fast. However, with connecting the utilities, it really depends on the PG&E. However, we have established a streamlined system, and to keep track of this public utilities connection time. So 4 to 6 months is a really practical horizon that we're looking at. What are my financing options? That's something that we mentioned just now. We have multiple partnering lender that provide specific ADU loans for homeowners and investors right now. So number one item that you need to do after getting off of the webinar is contact us so that you can get connected to our trustworthy, and pre-approved ADU loan partners that can tell you how much money you can actually get, because nobody wants to pay ADU off the top of your out of your wallet, even though you have the cash, right? You might as well, with the reasonable loan interest rate right now, you should look into another option and see if those are right for you. So to help you succeed, besides connecting you with the right financing partner, we also provide free ADU feasibility analysis. And also we can help you and guide you through the process of investment if you're looking into the numbers. And of course, we provide good customer service from the beginning of planning to after you are built. You build it and until you build your ADU. So it is a lifelong journey, and it doesn't end with the finish of the product. We're always here for you for any related customer care answers and questions. So this is the slogan for our Apex Home. We want to make ADU simple. We want to make your ADU profitable, livable, and stress-free, and of course without compromising style of living. This is all for today's webinar. We wanted to see if you wanted to see if your home is ready for building ADU, and if the number works for you, and you want to know more about the process and how we can help you along and guide you through your journey of building ADU, please definitely immediately scan the QR code and just fill out the short form. You can get your personalized ADU assessment right away. Please don't hesitate, and feel free to reach out to us anytime. Apex Home is always here for ADU journey. Thank you.